Hey, what's up, y'all? So, today, this is Manifestation 101. This episode is about using your powers for good, okay? So, let's just jump right into it, all right? Now, I know some of you are probably like, what are your powers? What do you mean by using your powers for good? Okay, so I do want to start off by saying that your powers are your gifts, okay? Your God given gifts or talents, all right? Whatever you want to call it, okay? Um, Also, what you need to know is that manifestation is a gift, okay? It is a gift as well, and we all have it, okay? We all have the ability to manifest, whether you recognize it or not, whether you realize it or not. We're always manifesting. We're always manifesting. And this is why you may want to be careful of what you focus on, what you say, the things you say, because we're always manifesting. Like I said, that's a gift that we all have, okay? That's a God given gift that we all have, all right? But I'm gonna jump right into examples, okay? So, for an example, okay, when it comes to using your powers for good or using your gifts for good or, manifesting for good. Okay, so for an example, you can be a person who has a way with words. You can be a person who has a way with words, and that's a gift right there. All right, being able to have a way with words, being able to speak, because everybody don't have that gift. So you can be a person who have a way with words, all right? But how are you using your words? AKA your gift. Because like I said, that's a gift. Being able to have a way with words, being able to use your words to sway people in some type of way. But are you swaying people in a negative way or in a good way, for their highest good? Or are you swaying people just to maybe, use them or get something out of them? But yeah, that's an example of like you being a person who have a way with your words or being a smooth talker, but how are you using your words, okay? Which is a gift because everybody don't have that. Yes, we all have the gift of manifestation, all right? Being able to manifest. But everybody, we also have other gifts, okay? And some of us have more gifts than others. But so, like I said, being able to have a way with words, that's a gift that everybody don't have. So how are you using that? Your words. Are you using your words to uplift others, encourage others, help others see things more clear? Or are you using your words to lie, steal, cheat, manipulate, con others, mislead others, mistreat others, misguide, or trick others, or use others for your own selfish gain, okay? That is it, like I said, that's a power right there. You can use it to help others. And I feel like when you help others, you're helping yourself. That's how I truly feel like. When you help others, you're helping yourself. That's putting positive energy out there. But trying to just act like you're helping others just for your own selfish gain, to mislead them or mistreat them or just, do something that is not helping them at all and is actually like misguiding them or misleading them or conning them, that is not using your powers for good. Come on now. So another thing is you also never want to try to play God in someone else's life, okay? I don't care how bad they hurt you or you're upset with them or you feel like, because sometimes there's people who don't know how to take accountability, and there's people who are so like selfish where they feel like you didn't give them what they need or what they want, so they feel like, oh, you know, because some people are not like, they want you to just, they want harsh treatment for you just because you put up boundaries. You know, that's just an example. You start putting up boundaries and stuff, and so a person feel like, oh, I just want you, you know, the worst thing possible for you because you start placing boundaries where they needed to be placed in your life, you know. So a person feel like, oh, they would just want the worst for you. You know what I mean? Mistreatment. So like I was saying, you know, you never want to try to play God in someone else's life. You don't want to try to wish bad on anyone because, or manifest something bad for anyone, or try to manifest other people's downfall. That's trying to play God in somebody's life. You personally feel like that just because your feelings is hurt. Your feelings is hurt because you're not getting what you want anymore. Okay, some people are so selfish. When a person stops giving to them the way they want to be given to, or start putting up boundaries, and they could have been treating the person so unfairly and so wrong, but just because they're not getting their way anymore, and a person start realizing their worth, or a person stop doing the things that they was doing, because a lot of times these type of selfish people be so unappreciative, and then they're mad once you stop. Okay, these are, I guess I'm talking about narcissistic type people, and so they get upset. And then they want the worst outcome for you just because they can't, you didn't have to really do nothing wrong to them. They're just mad because they can't use you anymore, or they can't control you anymore. And that's just trying to play God in somebody else's life. You should never try to play God in somebody else's life. That's misusing your manifestation gift or skills by preying on someone else's downfall or wanting the worst for someone. Because at the end of the day, you can end up manifesting that for yourself. And that's what you need to know. Because the thing is, some people are definitely way more protected than others. Okay, you never know who you are dealing with on a spiritual level. Okay, and some people have way more spiritual protection than others. And so it may not never reach that person, that negative energy that you are putting out, never touch that person. And what you have to know is that whatever you are putting out into the universe, it will come back to you. That's just karma. Karma is law. You can create good karma or you can create bad karma. What are you putting out on your day-to-day? Are you creating good karma, or are you creating not so good karma for yourself? Because you have to know that what you put out into the universe, you eventually get back. So if you are wishing someone else ill will, negativity 24/7, or you just really focusing on negativity in your brain, you can end up creating that for yourself in your own life. Because like I said, some people are so protected, they're untouchable. And so all that negative energy that you're putting out, it has to go somewhere. It's going to go right back to sender. It's going to come right back to you. Because some people are so protected that it won't even touch them. But it's going to go back to where it came from, which is you, because you sent that negative energy their way. So you can end up seeing that very thing that you wanted to happen for someone else. You can end up seeing that in your life. Or you can end up seeing that happen to someone that's close to you. So be careful of trying to either do spell work or just thinking ill will of somebody, because you never know who you trying to come up against. Because some people are more connected to the spiritual realm, more connected to God, and more protected. And that's just that on that. So what I will say is, at the end of the day, like I said, you can end up manifesting the very things that you're sending towards someone else for yourself. That's why it's really good to put out positive energy. You sending positive energy to someone else, you can get that back to yourself. You know, the universe, God is, universe, like I always say, is working with us. So if you putting out positive energy, you may not see it right away, but just know it's going to collect. It's going to add up. You're going to eventually see that back in your life, positive energy, positive things happening to you. But if you're constantly putting out negativity, you're going to eventually end up seeing that in your life. End up seeing the very things that you wanted for someone else. End up seeing that in your life or happening for yourself, okay? What you need to know is everything is energy. Energy is everything. Everything is energy. Everything is energy. We're energy, okay? We are energy. We are not the body. We are the spirit. We are the soul that's within, you know. We are the energy. We are made up of energy at the end of the day. Like I said, everything is energy. Your thoughts are energy. And that's a huge part of manifestation, all right? So you try to use your thoughts for good. Try to focus on positivity and what you want to happen, good and positive, you know, because the more positive energy that you put out into the world, into the universe, the more positivity you're going to see back into your life, okay? You're going to see in your world. You putting out negativity, a lot of negativity, you're going to see that in your world as well. Come in different forms, different ways. It could come into your life as a person or just different things happening to you. Things that you want to go your way not happening. You know what I mean? Just a whole bunch of, you know, just be careful of the energy that you're putting out into the world, okay? Or into the universe. And your thoughts are one of the things that is, your thoughts are energy. So be careful of what you're focusing on, what you're thinking about, and try not to be just sending people negative energy, because you're like, if you truly feel like somebody deserves something, you know, or they wasn't right, get that to the universe, get that to God, let God handle that. Don't you try to do that. All right. So, you know, yeah, don't create that for yourself. Don't create bad, negative energy and things like that for yourself in your own life. You know, always try to use your powers for good. Even when somebody hurt you, somebody have done you wrong, you know. Never try to go tit for tat with people. Never try to go get even with people, okay? If you're a firm believer of God or the universe or Christ for some of you, because some of you believe in Christ, then why are you all, you know, some of you try to handle things and take things into your own hands. No, just give it to God. Trust that God is going to handle that. If somebody have done you wrong, and you've been good, okay? Because some people know damn well they ain't been good to people. And then time somebody doing them wrong, they acting a fool. And it's just like, that may just be your karma. You meeting someone who is just like you, okay? So act like you was real good to this person when you was being real trickery. And then when it came back to you, you all shocked or you acting some type of way. You get what I'm saying? So I'm just saying now. All right. So you want to always try to have good intentions is what I will say, and not ill intentions behind the things that you're manifesting. Okay. Or the things that you do in life. I always say, try to always have good intentions, you know, because it's all energy. So you don't want to put a lot of negative energy out there into the universe, create a lot of negative energy, or put a lot of ill energy and stuff into the universe. And then, you know, karma, sometimes karma will hit you when you least expect. Karma always come to get that ass, okay? And like I said, karma is not always bad. You can create good karma, but you also can create not so good karma in your life, you know, bad karma for yourself, depending on what are you doing? How are you acting? What are you doing with your energy? You know, what are the intentions behind your energy? What are you doing with your energy? Are you wasting your energy? Are you using your energy to try to get over on people, manipulate people, wrongdo people? Like, you know, what is it? All right. You create your own reality. You know, like I say, at the end of the day, you create your own reality by what you focus on, okay? So be careful of what you focus on, all right? What you focus on grows, and it can grow in your garden, okay? Or your life, it can. So always try to focus on positivity, negative. Even if you find your mind slipping, okay, try to focus on the good. Also stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Even if somebody do you wrong, trust that God is going to work it out. Trust that God is going to, or the universe is going to work it out, and that things is going to eventually go in your favor because you did things the universal way, the right way, or you did things with a good intention, good intentions. And just know, if you are a good person, or you are a person who always try to have good intent behind the things that you do, just know that people who do you dirty, listen, people who do good people dirty, or people who come with good intentions, pure intentions, just know that those people always get their karma. And they get it worse because they come up against, or they tried to hurt, or they did something towards someone who had pure intentions. I always try to have pure intentions. And you're going to always be protected by God, the universe, all right? Pure intentions, all right? Pure intentions, okay? Everything that somebody do or we do, we don't always have a negative. You can't end up having something negative can come behind it. But if that wasn't your intentions, you're not going to have karma. You just always want to have pure intentions. Not doing things to try to get over on somebody, just to try to get some money, or just to try to mislead others, mistreat others. Always have pure intentions behind what you're doing. You know what I mean? And treat people the way you want to be treated. But that's like a strong key to when it comes to manifestation, all right? Just using your powers for good, because I don't never want to tell you that, oh yeah, you can manifest the death of someone. You possibly can. But some people are, I'm going to tell you, some people way more stronger, way more covered and protected. All right? And you try to do that against them, that could happen to you or someone close to you in your life, because that energy that you put out is gonna go back to somebody. So it could come to somebody, that negative energy that you wanted somebody dead could go to somebody who's real close to you, your child, your mother, somebody that's real close to you, and that's gonna hurt you. So stop. Don't use that manifestation skill to be negative or to send negative energy somebody's way, because you never know who you messing with. And some people, like I said, are so strongly protected by the light force that it won't touch them, it won't penetrate them, but it's going to come back to you or someone close to you. Also, even if it hits somebody, because the only time it can hit somebody, something negative like that can hit somebody, your negative ill wills, is if that person is in a low vibration frequency. It ain't going to touch somebody in a higher vibrational frequency than you, but somebody who's in a low vibrational frequency as you, just as low vibrational as you, or lower, because you got to be low vibrational to want something ill like that for somebody else. You got to be low vibrational, okay? Ain't nobody high vibrational trying to use their manifestation gift for some shit like that, okay? But it could work on somebody who's lower vibrational than you, or just as low vibration as you. But just know that you still gonna get that karma at the end of the day. That's negative energy you send out. It may kill the person, because that's what you desire for that person. But just know eventually it's gonna catch up to you. Just know that negative energy gonna come back to you. And that's just that on that. So I always try to tell people, use your powers for good, use your gifts for good. You can be a singer, but try to use your gifts, your singing abilities to uplift people. Not try to sing them, okay, I'm going to sing this for the ladies because I'm going to sing them out their panties, and then they're going to throw their panties at me, and they're going to sleep with me afterwards. I can use my singing voice because the women, they give me sex, because I'll just give an example, because I sing this certain song, and then and then all the women come running after me and they sleeping with me. You used it to get sex, or you using your vocal skills to get money out of people, just get sex, just get that attention from people and from the women or the men, but get sex from the women, and just because they're gonna come and throw their panty drawers and stuff at you, that's not really. Use them for good. It's just it's not helping. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of using it just to sleep around, okay, just to be thoughts, okay, or whatnot, okay. That's just another example that I could think of. Or to use your gift to just get money from people, but you don't really care what you're saying or if it's true or not. It's just you're gonna lie. Like I was saying with the speaking, if you have a way with words, you're using your words to con people, to lie, mislead them, to lie. Not even like you have a way with words. You don't even have that gift of prophecy, but you trying to prophesize over somebody else's life, and I says prophesize over somebody else's lie. You trying to lie to somebody or prophesize. You trying to act like you're something that you're not. Just so you can get the money or the accolades or whatever the case may be. It's just always good to use good intentions, because shit always come back to bite you, even if it's 10 years down the line. That's why I be trying to say use your gifts for good. Your powers are your gifts, okay? Manifestation is a gift that we all have now, and we're always manifesting. Whether you're trying to manifest or not, we're always manifesting, especially by the things that our mind is focused on, okay? And then others, some people make it sing, some people make it dance, some people make it draw, some people but try to use them for good that can help others and yourself. Not just help you, not use your gifts to lie or mislead or trick others, you know what I mean? Because you're just trying to get this certain outcome or this thing, you know? So, yeah, you know, and don't sell your soul. Like, never sell your soul just for your gifts. I don't know. I just feel like to say that. It's crazy, but I feel like to say that, you know. But yeah, that completes this message, y'all. Manifestation message, or whatever you want to call it. Okay. Manifestation 101, episode 2. Use your powers for good. I hope I gave some good examples so y'all can understand, okay, more, okay? But yeah, you know, that completes this Manifestation 101, episode 2.